Welcome to Ayurveda. In this explainer, we're going to explore the absolutely fascinating world of naturopathy. We'll be looking at the human body not as some machine with isolated parts, but as a deeply interconnected ecosystem. It's a complete shift in how we view wellness, and we're going to map out this holistic approach from its ancient historical roots right down to actionable daily therapies you can use.
So let's kick things off with a pretty intriguing question. What if the human body already possesses the power to heal itself? Seriously, think about it for a second. Your body is repairing millions of cells while you sleep without you even having to try. This single concept from our source material totally challenges our foundational understanding of modern medicine. We're so used to thinking of healing as something external, right? Something we have to administer. But naturopathy asks us to consider that the body actually has this inherent natural intelligence, a built-in mechanism that's literally designed to seek balance and repair.
To really wrap our heads around this, we kind of have to toss out our old definition of health. In naturopathy, health isn't just the absence of disease. It's a state of complete physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It's a natural healthcare system that puts a massive emphasis on prevention and healthy living. It's all about working alongside nature, rather than fighting against it, and using natural methods to stimulate those exact self-healing mechanisms we just talked about.
Here's our roadmap for the explainer today. First, the healing power of nature. Second, the roots of natural medicine. Third, the core principles of naturopathy. Fourth, the naturopathic therapy toolkit. And finally, bringing naturopathy home.
Section 1. The healing power of nature.
The big idea here is that our bodies definitely don't exist in a vacuum. Working with nature means recognizing that your symptoms aren't just random occurrences. They're deeply connected to your lifestyle, your nutrition, the stress you carry, and your environment. It's like a warning light on your car's dashboard. Rather than just unscrewing the bulb to make the light go away, naturopathy wants to look under the hood. The goal is to align our internal environment with the natural world, to find a real, sustainable, ultimate balance.
Section 2. Roots of Natural Medicine.
Now, you might be thinking this is a new fad, but it's absolutely not. The roots of natural healing stretch way back to ancient Indian nature cure practices. Over time, classical Greek medicine blended with traditional healing methods from cultures all over the globe. So all these different historical strands have chronologically woven together over centuries to create the structured modern naturopathic philosophy that practitioners use today.
Section 3. Core Principles of Naturopathy.
That rich history brings us to these 6 guiding steps that practitioners use to treat an ailment holistically. It all starts with a very simple core vow. First, do no harm. From there, the goal is to identify and treat the root cause, not just put a Band-Aid over isolated symptoms. To do that, you have to treat the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, while constantly leaning on the healing power of nature. And since prevention is always better than a cure, that final step is huge: health education. It's all about empowering you to take charge of your own long-term wellness.
Section 4. The Naturopathic Therapy Toolkit.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? Well, naturopathy takes fundamental elemental forces and turns them into brilliant practical therapies. It's beautifully simple. Take water, for instance. We have hydrotherapy, which uses hot and cold applications to kickstart the body's recovery. With earth, there's mud therapy, using traditional mud packs and baths. And of course, the sun. Sun therapy is used for natural vitamin D synthesis to boost your overall well-being. It is literally taking the raw elements of the earth and applying them directly to human health.
Beyond those natural elements, there's this great balance between internal strategies and external physical supports. On the inside, diet and fasting therapy focuses heavily on what we put into our bodies. We're talking whole foods, natural nutrition, staying hydrated, and sometimes even supervised fasting to hit the reset button. Then, on the flip side, you have external therapies like massage, which zero in on physical relaxation, boosting blood circulation, and speeding up physical recovery. They're working from the inside out and the outside in.
Add to that practices like yoga and meditation, which work hand in hand to strengthen your entire system. Yoga is fantastic for enhancing flexibility and promoting physical mindfulness. It keeps the body supple and strong. Meanwhile, meditation acts as this incredibly powerful tool for deepening the mind-body connection and managing our everyday stress. Because in naturopathy, managing your mental stress is just as critical as managing your physical diet.
So what's the payoff? When you consistently apply this toolkit, the elements, the diet, the mind-body practices, The source notes that people often experience a massive array of holistic benefits. We're talking vastly better lifestyle habits, hugely improved stress management, much deeper sleep, and great digestive wellness. Ultimately, it hands you the health awareness you need to take total control of your own long-term, overall well-being. Now, as an impartial explainer, I do need to hit pause for a second and make this absolutely clear based on the source material. Naturopathy is an amazing complement to healthy living, but it is never, ever a replacement for emergency or evidence-based medical care when you truly need it. It's a complementary system. It's designed to work alongside appropriate acute care, supporting your well-being, but absolutely deferring to emergency medicine in a crisis.
Section 5. Bringing naturopathy home.
At the end of the day, naturopathy tells us that health is built through our daily choices, not just during a visit to the clinic. This means making a point to prioritize some really simple, powerful habits: drinking enough water, eating balanced, whole foods, moving your body regularly. It's about carving out time for yoga, making sure you actually get adequate sleep, stepping outside to spend real time in nature, and actively using stress reduction techniques. These are totally actionable, everyday steps that literally anyone can start doing right now. I love this powerful closing thought from the text because it just perfectly wraps up our whole journey today. Nature itself is the best physician. By reconnecting with nature, nourishing our bodies, and calming our minds, we're helping our internal ecosystem move toward a state of real balance. It's just a beautiful reminder of the profound intelligence of the natural world and our place right in the middle of it.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. How will you reconnect with your own internal ecosystem today? What is one small natural choice you can make right now to let your body heal itself? Maybe it's grabbing an extra glass of water, taking a quick walk in the sun, or just closing your eyes for a few deep breaths. The power is completely in your hands. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.